Hey there, friends. How's it going? I hope you're all well. I hope you're all full of good turkey and food. I myself did not have turkey. I don't really have people around at the moment to have turkey with, but no worries, no fear. I had a nice day. I had nice food, even if it wasn't turkey, and I'm plenty happy to just have a quiet night to myself, you know? It beats having to drive across country sometimes. So I'm logging in much later than I usually do on a Friday. So don't worry. I'm unfortunately my sleep schedule is slipping a little bit. So I'll probably be up a little later anyway to do this stream. I don't have anybody streaming with me tonight because again this was kind of last minute. I was finishing up a video. That's why I'm getting on here so late right now. At least it's late for me. For a Friday, I'm usually on around 6 or 7 the latest, and it's almost 8:30. So boy, where does the time go? It probably didn't help that I slept in today, so I had a lot less hours to in my day to do stuff, and so that kind of sucked. So I'm over here in Dragon Scale Hills, and I thought, hey, let's just do this for now. We will try to get some of these farm pests cleared away for this nice little gnome named Siglet, or Siglick. Sorry, I don't want to piss off the gnome. You mispronounced her name. They crawl in your bed at night and bite the inside of your... Never mind, I'm not going to do that joke anymore. I really should stop. It's a line from a South Park thing. It's like a Cartman thing, but he doesn't really know what rainbows are. So just find it so ridiculous and funny that I use it for everything. So if you don't know, Dragon Scale Hills is the zone off of Steamfont Mountains, and it's like a level 65-ish plus zone. And I'm here with Gingerfist, who's 70 now. Where does time fly? 70 already. So hey hippie, I see you out there. How's it going? I hope you're well. Hope you had a good turkey day. It looks like there is nobody here right now at all. This is awesome. Usually this zone is kind of full, especially, you know, for the weekend and everything, and the extra XP. I haven't really gotten to enjoy the extra XP much. Even though I'm not working my regular job, I've been really busting my hump with making videos, and hopefully it'll show up and people will notice the extra effort I've been putting in. I don't know if they will or not, but I'm trying. I'm trying to get up there. I'm trying to make sure that the 1,000 subs by Christmas happens. I mean, because I don't mind. Dyeing my beard, it's for a good cause. Because I hit 1,000. So yeah, that's the hope, that we hit 1,000 by Christmas. And if we do, I made a promise to dye the beard red. Not the whole thing, just the white stripe. because that would be a whole lot of red otherwise. Gotta turn my gamma up a tiny bit here. So, yeah, I don't know. I might be getting a little sick again or something because I've been feeling like I've had way too much energy all week long. And now today I feel like all that energy that I had throughout the week is like gone. Which is because it's funny because I've been able to go on like 5-6 hours of sleep for most of the week. Because I was waking up super early and it was kind of awesome. And I had all this energy and I wasn't getting sleepy in the middle of the day or any of that stuff. But then, you know, now it's like the end of the week and everything. And now I'm starting to feel like, what's going on? Like, where the hell is high energy Fez here? Where'd he go? I don't know. He left the building. It does look like somebody's been out here killing stuff, but I don't really see anybody out here. It could be that they were killing stuff and left right before I got here, which is very much a possibility. I'm just happy that no one's here at the moment, because this zone is always like very much camped lately, you know, people getting up in levels and all that. Wow, 8 people watching right now. Thank you everybody that's joined already. That's awesome. I appreciate you guys. As you know, when I stream on Friday, it's usually my stream to remind everybody about Saturday. Saturday night, we'll probably start at 7-ish, 6 or 7, you know, depending. That's when we do our group stream where we've got Hippie and everybody else joining us for the live stream. I'm not sure if Grando's going to make it or if Bill's going to be there or anybody. Hopefully everybody shows up. If not, that's okay. But usually we have at least 3 or 4 of us there. Enough to make a team, because we could always use a couple of mercenaries to fill out the empty spots. How was everybody's Thanksgiving? I hope it was good. I hope it was nice. I hope you had some good bird. Some nice turkey. This guy always scares the bejesus out of me. This giant mech warrior. And you know, there's some insane little maniacal gnome driving that thing. I don't think it's powered by AI. He's killed me several times. Yeah, he stepped on me a few times too. It's like when I wasn't looking, I wasn't paying attention, and splat. It sucks. I'm just sick of you guys. I am not sick of you guys. What are you talking about? No, I look forward to Saturdays all week long, man. That's a good time. The only thing is, like, I would try to do it more often, but I'm so unpredictable and unreliable sometimes that I don't want anybody moving things around for me when something might happen and I might not make it. Saturday I've 100% committed to. That's why, I haven't really missed a day since I started doing it. It's a steady thing, but if I started trying to do more, I don't know. I wonder if this was the guy that was over here and he died or something. I have no idea. They left some of the loot behind. Is it bad that I'm looting? I don't know. Let me know. But I figure if somebody's been gone this long that they're probably not coming back. I look forward to Saturdays too, man. Can't wait till tomorrow. Didn't have a beer in like 7 months, and seeing everyone happy having a beer. I caved last week. That's funny. Well, I mean, look, if you can have a beer and be fine, and if anybody out there is triggered by alcohol use or drinking or something like that, let me know. I can either just not have a beer when I'm streaming, or not tell anybody it's a beer and just have it in an opaque cup like my water cup. Now this is water. This is what I always drink water in. But if at some point someone had a problem, then if I wanted to, I could always put something else in here and just not say anything. But I do drink a lot of water. I think everybody should. It's healthy. I can't really drink a lot of soda, although I do like to sometimes, just because sugar. Everybody wants a sugar rush now and then. Oh, someone sent me a message. Camping entire farm. I don't know, man. I'm not a douche. I'm not gonna camp the whole farm. Someone asked me on Nuri, on the Druid, if we were camping the whole farm. I'm like, oh heck no. It's like, I think with the DPS I have here, I have just enough to, be able to survive it. But if somebody else comes and starts killing a few things, if they're killing at my speed, then we should be able to both stay busy, But yeah, Thoth, let me know if the beer drinking bugs you. It sounds like you just hadn't had one in a while and you felt like having one too. So like, yeah, but I don't want to ever do it like peer pressure, where if someone's been having a hard time trying to quit, you know what I'm saying? I still want them to be able to enjoy the channel. So if somebody ever says like, hey, can you like not drink a beer while you stream, because I like the channel but I can't view it because it's tempting or something like that, I'm the kind of person that I would say, yeah, sure, I could at the very least not bring it up, and that way someone's not going to know if it's beer or soda or water. I think that's not a completely crazy thing for someone to request out of somebody. I don't know, or maybe it is, but I don't mind. It's kind of like when I was driving all the time. I would occasionally, if somebody got into my car wearing a mask, after the mandate was over, I would say, hey, I see you're wearing a mask. Do you want me to put one on or no? Because I have some and I can put one on if you like. And most of the time they were like, no, I just do it for me, or I'm sick right now, or whatever. And I'm like, okay, let me know if you change your mind, or let me know if it's really a serious illness that I got to worry about, and I'll put one on just for my own safety, because I think they do help. But yeah, most people were pretty cool about masks around me. But it was after the most of the scare and everything was over. Although they did mandate drivers and passengers to wear them for a while. Occasionally, I'd get a passenger that wasn't wanting to wear it. I would just ask him, well, are you sick? Do you have anything? Do you have any symptoms? And if they said, no, I don't feel sick or anything, I'm like, okay, but I'm going to keep wearing mine if that's cool. And, that didn't bother them. Of course, if it did, I'd be like, well, you can get the hell out. Because I want to not die. I haven't heard anything about my car yet. It's been there all week. The guy did say he was hoping to have it done by Friday. And he did not call me today. I had my phone on for most of the day to look out for the ringer if it goes off, because I do have a bad habit of leaving my ringer off most of the day. Sometimes usually turn it off at night and forget to turn it on during the day. Izzy said, but people will also assume you are drinking a beer anyway. Oh, yeah. Possibly, Izzy. Thoth said, nah, I wanted to enjoy a single brew, and I did greatly. My friend needed to loosen up after a week of suffering at my labor job. Let's just blame Izzy. He's a bad influence. That's funny. Sure, he blamed me. I'll be the degenerate. You guys are hilarious. Yeah, I don't want to be a really bad influence, although I really don't think drinking a beer is that much, but I know it can be triggering. I wasn't the best person when I was younger. I wasn't like a douche, like intentionally, but I do douchey things because I wasn't thinking and I was young and stupid. So one example being, so I dated this one woman briefly who was a recovering alcoholic, okay? And, I asked her, it's like, but is it okay if I, come over with a beer for myself? And she's like, yeah, sure. And I'm like, great. And I drank a few and left the rest in her fridge. And I forgot to take them with me when I left, which I really should have. Because she had to call me and say, hey, I don't want to be, crapping on you or nothing, but could you come and pick this stuff up? You left it in my fridge, and I really shouldn't be having this in my fridge. I don't need the temptation. Thank you. And I was like, oh, okay. So I did go over there and pick it up, but it was kind of a douchebag thing of me to leave it there in the first place. But I learn, So I always try to learn by my stupidity and not repeat it, at least. So I don't know, have you guys ever done anything kind of inconsiderate like that? And then like later you're like, oops, I guess we all have our moments. I can't imagine that anybody is out there that never did anything where they were like, "Don't," afterwards, you know? Oh, hey, I can report back to for the scarecrows and the the crows. Nice. And then I can go somewhere else to camp some more doom bugs and leave the rest of that camp for them, at least for a little bit. See, I do try to share, guys. Try to not be a douche these days. I'm always embarrassed from the days when I was a douche, honestly. All right. Let's see the XP we get. We're at 51.7. Whoa, 55.2 now. So that was pretty good. And from 55. Wait, what? I cannot select it because I have one? Come on. What am I supposed to do? Delete it, I guess? There we go. Do I have to delete those stupid gears every time so I can get the reward? Sheesh. Ooh, the shaman is almost to 70 now too. Oh, that's nice. Well, they sent me another message. They said lobby buffs are more powerful than I expected. I'm going to try another camp. Thank you, though. I'm like, okay. I guess that means they got buffed in the lobby and they're feeling mighty. So they're going to go kill at another camp that might be tougher. So I will get all these quests again. I may as well, if they're not going to be farming the farm. All right, got all the quests again. I'll go back to the farm, I guess. Did you guys hear about that chrono duping thing recently? Yeah, I know Hippie knows about it. I don't know if it was necessarily a chrono duping thing. I think it was more of an item duping thing, but they were using all the money from the item duping to buy a bunch of chrono. I think that's what it was. At least that's what I think Hippie had said that it was. Hey Flame Burn, how's it going? Good to see ya. I hope you had a happy Thanksgiving. You get a gear that you must delete. Yeah, I got a gear. I had to delete it just so I could complete the second quest. My computer kept booting me out of EQ and Go figure a simple restart of the computer fixed it. My Thanksgiving was productive, I guess. I was making videos and stuff like that. I didn't do much else. I can't really go anywhere. My car is in the shop now, finally. It went in on Monday, and it's been there all week. They said that they were hoping to get it done by Friday, which was today, but I hadn't heard back from them. So maybe I'll hear from them on Monday or next week. I mean, if I hear back from them by like next Friday and the car's done and I can pick it up, I will be happy. It's just that a lot of people were saying, oh, well, even if we get your car in here, it might not be ready for like a month or maybe longer. And I'm like, what? No, that's not okay. That's insane. So if I could get it back in just a week or two, I'm okay with that. Although, you know, you never know if they can't get a replacement mirror, because that's not just some ordinary mirror. It's got all these little bells and whistles in it that got to be plugged in. And who knows if the cord going out to the mirror wasn't completely ruined, or some of the other parts, because that whole thing got just torn off of the car and thrown up in the air. The whole thing shattered. It was in pieces when I picked it up. I duct taped it all back together and back onto my car just so the police wouldn't give me violation tickets or whatever for not having a mirror. I was just watching you how to play videos. I haven't played EQ. Oh, if fly breath, right? In close to 5 years, and I tried to start at level 100 warrior. Oh, okay. Well, have fun with the warrior. I don't have a single level 100 character. The closest I got is Fezzelwig. And I think, let me see. I think he's at like 97. Yeah, Fezzelwig is at 97. But I've never been power leveled or anything. I just, you know, just playing them. And I'm not in a hurry. I just want to enjoy the content. I used the boost option. Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad idea if you really want to play that high-end content. Then that's that's an option. I have an avergence to high-end content, so I'm happy playing low-level alts and stuff. I have many alts. But slowly, I think Hippie's getting me to play some of the higher level stuff. He's been pivotal on getting me and the channel to do more high-end stuff. So go check out his channel over there. He's got a Twitch stream. If you check out at the MMO Hippie on Twitch, and he's also got a channel here on YouTube, which is the same thing, at the MMO Hippie. And we're constantly giving call outs to each other on each other's channels. Trade Skill Depot got bugged and people had extra mats. Oh, was that it? What was happening? They had extra materials? Well, I mean, I'm not going to lie and say it wouldn't be nice to have double the trade skill stuff, but at the same time, it's kind of jacked up that they went and sold it to get money and used the money to buy Chrono. See, that just goes to show Chrono is the root of all evil. Down with Chrono. Let's just use Plat like we always used to. Trying to break me of that. Fly Breath. I was in a raid guild long time ago on Karana server. Cool. I need to catch up on how to play 100 plus. I mean, I guess 100 plus isn't going to be that much different than level 90 plus. It's all terrifying though. Things can really hit hard and squash you if you're squishy. And most of my characters are kind of squishy. I like them gnomes and stuff. Excuse me, flame burn. I got an acrylic plague. Wait, what? An acrylic plaque engraved with the magician icon and 4 elements in each corner. Oh, nice. It says magician at the bottom and lights up. Oh, a light up LED base, USB plug. It was a gift for the holidays. Got off Etsy. Nice. Fly Breath. Tried to do a heroic instance. Was killed in seconds. I don't think you're supposed to try to solo a heroic instance. Especially at 100, man. I know I can't solo anything at level 85. So, yeah, it's bad. Even with a mercenary, the mercenaries can only do so much. Excuse me. So hopefully everyone's noticed some of the new things I've been doing in the videos and stuff. Just trying to spruce it up a little bit. Like the little credits at the end and all that. Adding some more editing effects and stuff. I'm glad nobody got upset that I had changed the intro, but I think if anything it's a little longer than it was, so they get to hear more of the music, because most people were always complimenting the starting music. They were asking if they could download it on Spotify or something, and I'm like, yeah, no, it's not out there anywhere. It was custom made. I mean, at least it was supposed to be. For all I know, you know, the dude might have used an AI to create it. But he was a music producer and he produced it for me on Fiverr. What is going on here? The defender is just going after that hawk or that crow And the crow's just not having it, man. It's going after everybody else. That was weird. Trying for marks of valor. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, no, marks of valor are good. You want them to get the gear and stuff. You also get some gear for the mercenaries. Oh, of course, there was a stupid scarecrow. Popped right next to me. Stupid butthead. The gribbles. Yeah, I want to get Ginger to 75 so Ginger could do gribbles. That way, you know, I could do it throughout the week with her, sort of practice, and then when I get to Saturday and play Somber, I'll be really good at it. Excuse me. Oof. Sorry. That was foul. Didn't mean to burp into the mic, guys. Really apologize for that. That's not the kind of channel this is. We try to be classy. We try to be classy over here. Okay, I couldn't say that with a straight face. I'm sorry. But I do try not to burp in the mic, honestly. It's not like a Dorito dust covered finger channel, if I don't know if that's a thing. Oh, the video on getting mercenary stuff. Yeah. I mean, because maybe getting... Hey, it's Fiddle D, dude. It's Fiddle D, the named Clockwork over here. He's up. Let's try to pull Fiddle D and see what happens. Fiddle D. Hopefully he doesn't kick my ass because he's 78. And he very well could. Hopefully slow will land. Yes, slow did land. So I think we're going to be all right. See, Fiddle D. Fiddle D's nuts. No, I'm sorry. Oh, I couldn't help it. I've been watching too much MXR, man. MXR and Susu JPEG, they're always saying stuff like that. Want to take our Saturday stream to Tainted West Corona and do some different HAs there. Hey, he dropped something. Oh, it's just a bejeweled parry point. Still, I guess that's kind of good, right? Warrior, Ranger, Bard, Rogue, Beast. I guess I could give it to one of my low-end bards. Yay, we got it. We killed him though. I didn't know if we could do it. We killed Fiddle D. Fly Breath, love your videos. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Yeah, I keep trying, man. I keep trying to make them better. I know that when I watch stuff from just a year ago, I'm cringing all the way. And I'm still cringy, but it's a different kind of cringe. Now it's more of an intentional cringe. Before it was just a cringe just because it's just drawn out nonsense and I wasn't very good at editing and so many long pauses. What the hell? Okay. That jerk almost squashed everybody. Ouch. Did you see that? I got shoved halfway across the zone, and the druid actually got stepped on, but somehow managed to survive. That sucked. So yeah, once I get my car back, I'll be back to full-time work. I'm wondering how that's going to work out with YouTube and stuff. If I'll be able to continue my daily videos or not. I might have to go back to 2 or 3 times a week. Because honestly, it could be a challenge making daily videos even when you're not working full time. There's been a couple of days where I'm like, I don't know what to do. So then I just started making like little guides on how I would play different classes and stuff. And I'm like, okay, that gives me a roadmap. It's like I gotta cover every class. Great. That's a bunch of videos right there. But I'm getting close to getting every class done. So then what am I gonna do when that happens? Who knows? Maybe I can make a video on every race or something. I could try to make a video on every single zone, but for that I would need to level up and get some people at max level because I'll never be able to go to those max level zones. But hey, like just even a video on every zone that I can actually go to, that's plenty of videos right there. That would keep me busy for like a year. There's at least 100 zones that are under level 85, right? Probably. Yeah, Fly Breath. I mean, you're welcome to join the guild if you're over here on Verona Vi. That's where the guild is. And we invite just about anybody that wants to come, and no level requirements or anything. And nobody in the guild is really max level. Well, except for the Grando's necromancer that he had somebody power level him. And then he got me to go to this one zone by using this old key and got us all killed a few times. And that was kind of hilarious. Oh, to get to all the new zones since House of Thule? Yeah, I don't know how to do that. I can make videos on how to get to a lot of the old zones. But I did start playing around with the zone guide thing, which I can play with after this kill. Oh, I got a report back for my reward for killing the bugs. So, okay, real quick. The zone guide thing, if you go over here on the map, and it's right here. Yeah, zone guide. Click on zone guide, and you get this window that's actually pretty amazing. It tells you like where all the zones connect and everything and how to get there pretty much. So I don't know. Let me try to find something like Korath's Creep. Or actually the zone I'm at now. Let's set start. And then we'll go to where is it? I just had it a second ago. Well, just as an example, we'll put Crystal Caverns, okay? Just for the hell of it. And then we'll hit set end. And here you go. I just started learning about this crap. And it says what you need to take to get there. And here it says Dragon Scale Hills to Steam Font. And then Steam Font to Plane of Knowledge. And then Great Divide to Eastern Wastes to Crystal Caverns. And I think you can possibly activate a path. I don't know. But it's all pretty cool, man. I need to play with this more before I try to make some kind of video about it. But I didn't even know this thing existed until just recently, where somebody in the guild brought it up. And I'm like, what? There's a zone guide? How the hell does that work? So yeah, I have no idea still. I just touching on the basics right there. Warrior's name is Steel Balls. Oh no. I have a ton of tunes at 51 on this server. Yeah, I try to show people things that, you know, a lot of us have never seen before. There's things that I've not really seen before, and I only learn about it by hanging out with everybody. I know Izzy's shown me a lot of things. And some things I just sort of stumble on and discover on my own sometimes. But those things are usually not like really high end. It's just stuff I stumble on. Like the barter system, I've only discovered pretty recently, like 2 years ago maybe. And yeah, when I found out there was a barter tool and how to use it, I was like, holy crap. Why isn't anybody talking about this? It's freaking amazing. So now every chance I get, I bring up the barter tool also. I'm like, yes, use the barter tool. Everybody use the barter tool. It's awesome. Wow, these guys do not want to be single poled at all. Like the crows and the scarecrows, they just all want to work together always. So we got, hey, we're at 12 viewers right now. That's pretty awesome for a impromptu Friday night. I mean, I know I usually stream on Friday night, but like this one was like way later than usual. Again, sorry folks. And as a reminder to everybody, I'm going to be streaming tomorrow night, Saturday. We stream every Saturday, starting between 6 and 7. I had changed the time to 6, but it seems like the guild would kind of prefer it to be 7. So that's what we may do, but I might get on early at 6 to do my own thing for an hour until the guild shows up. Because getting on a little early anyway is kind of nice because it gets more people on the stream before we actually start the whole big group adventure, you know? If you're into group stuff, check out Saturday's stream. It's all about group stuff. Wink, wink. Sorry, I'm extra silly right now. Haven't been drinking, I swear, just water. I might be riding a little bit of a sugar high though. Was wondering if I was going to stream tonight or not. Yeah, of course I planned to. And honestly, I would have started it like an hour ago had I known what time it was, but the time just got away from me. I was working on editing a video because I was making a video on how to play a berserker, which I only have my one berserker, Dizzy, who just hit 51 today while making the video. So it might not be the best video because it doesn't even involve any of the AAs. But hey, you know, I mostly just want to get the basics out of the way for, like, you know, new players and stuff. Anybody that's just coming back to Everquest after being away, they might not even know what a berserker is. Maybe they quit Everquest before the berserker was even part of the game, you know, as many have, because it was a class that it was introduced a lot later, like the Beast Lord. Saturday is Troll Fez night. I thought every night was Troll Fez night. Because everybody's always giving gnomes the business. And not the good kind of business. It's the bad kind of business. It's like the I foolishly invested in crypto kind of business. Not I'm going to be rolling in ducats because I invested in an actual sensible company kind of business. Drank a bit of rum tonight. Hey, you know, rum's always good. At least now we know why the rum is gone. It's all you. Smack 'em all. Be glad that I still have a working filter. I'm going to wonder what my life is going to turn into if I ever succumb to like mental illness like dementia, where my filter stops working. Because I hear a phrase and something very ridiculous and different comes to mind. And yeah, I'm glad I don't just say what pops into my head sometimes. I probably would have gotten my channel deleted again. Fly breath, I'm heavy into crypto. That's funny. But at the same time, I'm really sorry. Although crypto has actually taken an upturn. See, it was at a pretty good price like 5 years ago. Then it crashed and it's been in the shitter, the toilet since. But like this past few months or whatever, it's starting to move back up. So like, let's say if you had $200 in Bitcoin like 5 months ago, that 200 might be worth 500 now. So it is on the upswing. Will it ever really recover? I don't know. Is it ever really going to become a valid form of currency? I don't know. I have a lot of doubts. It seems to be just as vulnerable as the U.S. dollar, honestly. So I really don't see the point of it anymore. Oops. Just cashing in my quest here. Okay. Got that turned in. Did I get it on this character? Yes, I did. So I am getting close to 70. And I gotta watch out for that stupid mech over there. Gonna try to catch up on chats here. Well, if you made some money on the crypto market, Fly Breath, then congrats. That's great. Oh, well, yeah, I figured the gears were part of a quest. It seemed to be like a container of sorts. I just didn't know if I would ever be completing it, so I've been deleting them. So here's a question. We're down to 10 viewers. I'd really kind of want opinions. And maybe what I need to do is sort of make like a page, just put a page together. I could maybe just create a site on, what's that called? I don't remember the name of the damn site right now. But there's sites where you can sort of make a blog and it's completely free. So maybe I'll do that and I'll put it together. And what I want to do is maybe get a few sample pieces of art together for, you know, 'cause eventually I do want to open like a little store, right? Where there'd be like t-shirts and crap. And maybe get pieces of art with ideas and have everybody sort of weigh in on what they think is a cool looking idea and stuff, and what they would actually be willing to wear on a shirt. Because I don't want to put anything out there that's like stupid and lame that nobody's going to want. Or maybe they'll just buy it because they feel pity for the stupid gnome and they just want to be supportive, you know? But if I do make something, I want it to be something that people might actually want, you know? Where it could be fun and funny or interesting. So I thought I would try to start coming up with some art and stuff, and I'll just put up a blog. It's bothering me that I can't remember what the hell the name of that free blog site is. Because I'm pretty sure I created one for something once. I know I'm not talking about Squarespace. WordPress. Yes, WordPress. I can make a WordPress. I don't know why I forgot what the hell WordPress was called. I've heard people talk about Squarespace, but you know, at least I'm familiar with WordPress, and maybe that's just because I'm old. But WordPress has been around forever, kind of like me. Ah, dang it! We're getting attacked. Yeah, because in my head I was thinking Cafe Press, and I'm like, no, that's not right. Cafe Press is actually a store that sells print to order shirts and stuff. But it's WordPress that's the actual blog site. I think someone leveled up. It wasn't Ginger though, I don't think. Oops. See you. Welcome. Okay, let me get to a safe spot here and catch up on the chat for a sec. Whoa, I almost walked into a bunch of doom bugs. Okay, there was really not much chat going on. But yeah, welcome Steel Balls to the guild. I hope you enjoy it. We're still pretty small. I mean, it looks like we're twice as big as we are, but that's because a lot of people in the guild are similar to myself, where they like playing multiple accounts and multiple alts and stuff. And hopefully we'll start being able to group more. For me, it's hard to find time to group with people throughout the week. Just I'm always filming or editing a video anymore, because I just want to do good. I want to make the channel grow. And I'm really stoked that we hit 900. We broke the 900 mark. So that's kind of amazing. And we just need 100 more subs, and we will be at 1,000. And I think that we can do that within a month's time, because we pretty much have 30 days to get there by Christmas, by the 24th, right? Christmas Eve. Because it's the 24th now, so we got a full month. So I'm so glad that we did hit the 900 mark, because that means we only need 100. And I'm pretty sure we got 100 this past month. So we just need to get another 100. So I really think it's doable. Oh, I gotta go report back again for the crows. Yeah, I don't know if you realize, I mean, I play a lot of alts, like a lot. It's a little bit out of hand. It's like a whole second addiction, just aside from just playing Everquest all the time. Like, it doesn't help that I keep making alts, so I'll probably never hit one of those top levels. Oh wow, the druid's at 71 now. That's pretty cool. I really feel like the druids got kind of screwed over, where they never gave them an upgrade to their level 30 bear that they get at, like, I think they get the bear at 50. And the bear is like level 30 or 35. And I really feel like they could have given the druid a little something more. You know, like maybe at 70, they can at least give him a level 50 pad or something. It doesn't need to be amazing. It just seems a little sad is all that they stopped. But they did similar things with other classes too. Like, for example, you have the enchanter who has a decent DS at one point, but then they never once get an upgrade to that. which I think it's what? Chaotic feedback is the spell. TK, sure, you can join the guild. Everybody is invited. I have no requirements at all to join. The only requirement is that it's on Verona Vi because that's where the guild is. And the only other one is don't be a douche. You know, of course, if somebody ends up being a complete douche and causes trouble and makes the guild look bad or whatever, yeah, I would remove them from the guild, of course. So if someone likes to cause trouble or train random people for no reason or anything like that, it's like you're not going to last in the guild. But if you like to just be nice and play decently with others and stuff, or even just solo, but you just want to be able to chat with guildies and stuff and potentially group once in a while on the Saturday streams or something, then yeah, that's fine. I mean, if you want to join the guild, but just even still solo a lot, nobody's going to bust your chops. It'd be awesome if you do want to play in group once in a while, you know, but I'm not going to make anyone do it. I just want everybody to have a nice time. If he said, but we keep Grando around. I think he just gets a bad rap. I think he just likes to pretend to be a troll. Yeah, there is one other thing about the guild that if you join is have a sense of humor, and if somebody starts giving you crap, they're probably just messing with you in a friendly kind of way. So I'm waiting for someone one day to come to me with a complaint being like, why is everybody such a douche? You said don't be a douche. I'm like, well, yeah, but there's different kinds of douche. There's the douche that's genuinely causing people grief, and then there's the douche that just likes to give you a hard time with words, but they're not doing anything actually bad, you know? Yeah, I don't think we've ever really had any drama in the guild at all. I mean, we've only been around for a little while now. It's only a guild that was started this year. I think it was. Did we start it over the spring or the summer? I think it was over the summer that we started it. I'm not sure. Honestly, I think it was more like just people that were watching that were like, you should make a guild, or you should start doing some group, or can I group with you during a stream and stuff like that. And it just slowly started to grow that way, and now it's like a little community. I call some folks my friends. So it's pretty cool. It's surprising. It's surprising, like, how things evolved. You know, I just thought I was going to make a video now and then, but people started watching, and people started to kind of push me to try to do better and do this and try that out. And I'm like, okay, Sure, let's give it a shot and see what happens. Let's throw it at the wall and see what sticks. Welcome, Pecklin. Speaking in unknown language. Check the languages too, like what you're speaking in guild, so they can understand. Mostly on Throne of Eye, everybody will know or learn English. Not English. Bleh, I meant to say Elvish. That's funny. So yeah, just Elvish. When you're talking in guilds, so everybody can understand. Let me make sure I'm set to Elvish myself. I think I am. I will know it in a few minutes. Yeah, no worries. Hey, Fiddle D is back. So let's try to kill him again. Pull mob. And hopefully I don't get stepped on again like last time. That kind of sucked. Not gonna lie. Wow, Gingerfist hit 71. Oh, can I start using a new poison now? Yes, level 70 poison. Nice. Is someone healing him, or is someone healing one of us? I'm confused. Oh, it looks like we got the bejeweled. Yep, bejeweled parry point again. Oh well. Anybody need a bejeweled parry point? Let me know. Here's the stats on it. I'll send it to the druid. EQ back in the days was a way to meet people from all over the world. Yeah, I mean, I think it still is, you know. At least you can you still meet people from all over the United States and Canada. I don't know if people in the UK still play it. I'm sure there's still some. I think there's actually a couple people in our guild that are from overseas. I remember them saying something. I don't know if they were from like Italy or something. And I kind of feel bad that I have not been around enough to really get to know everybody and to chat more with everybody in the guild, because I feel like an absentee father as far as the guild goes. That's how I feel, man. I feel like I'm not doing enough. But at the same time, I have to do the videos, right? So I don't know. It is a lot of work to do all this. I never really thought about just how time consuming it was. Part of me wishes I was just a silly teenager where I could just do 5 minutes on TikTok of some ridiculous dance and then get 10,000 followers overnight. Instead, I'm some old fogey that likes old, outdated video games. So it takes a lot more work. As people used to say, EQ was a chat service with a game wrapped around it. I'm a snake. I'm a sneaky snake. Right? Um, you know, I need to link that in the guild. Not in the guild, in the crap. In the Discord. Damn it. Why can I not remember words? I'm having a bad brain day where my brain is not so good. I think it has to do with not sleeping enough, or maybe sleeping too much. I don't know. I get the two confused. Okay. So let's crawl up here by the wall. And oh, wait. No, wrong. There we go. Okay, I found it. I found it. Gonna link it in the Discord. So you want to join the Discord, folks, otherwise you miss out on this junk. I guess I'm gonna put it in the song of the day. There we go. Posted. Laughing my ass off. Turned 60 in October. Well, happy birthday. I'm not there yet, but I'm not too far off. Anyway, so quick question, about my stupid idea of making a blog and throwing up a few posts there and stuff about things. Either that, or maybe I could just do it in the Discord. But I see if I do it on the blog, there might be more people that will check it out, because I could just put a link on videos to go and look at it. I don't know. Let me know if I should just create a thread in the Discord, or if I should just do a little blog where I could post, some art and stuff like that of ideas for possible shirts and things. And I mean, there's some things that when they happened, they seemed so funny and hilarious, where I was like, man, I gotta make a shirt of that. But now that it's been some time, and I'm like, yeah, I don't think anybody's gonna want a shirt about that now. It's you have to be there for it to even be funny. I don't think anybody's even gonna remember the whole quote of oops, all javelins. Let me know if anybody watching now remembers. Oops, all javelins. Yeah, I'm not really pushing it on X. The only place at all where there's like open invite links anymore is on the membership page of YouTube and Patreon. I pretty sure I got rid of all of them everywhere else. There were some live links and some really old videos that I found, and I'm like, oops. So that was still there, and I think a couple of people got in that way, which I don't mind. You know, if they were willing to dig around, then congrats. Because it probably took them a while to go through all that. But I'm hoping more people join the Discord. And I'm kind of glad that it is a perk, because there has to be something good. And there's nothing better than the Discord. Oh my god, it's almost 10 o'clock already, folks. Where does the time just go? So anyway, yeah, this is a great place to camp if you're 65 up. I'm still getting pretty good XP at 71. And occasionally you might run across a named something or other. Actually, I have a druid here. Let me take a quick look at their... Ooh, Strawshanks is up. He's a named Scarecrow. Level 71, named Scarecrow. This guy hits like a truck too, at least he used to. He's pretty tall too. Look at that, I'm punching him in his booty. He's going down though. And he has dropped... Oh, a nice veil. Flame-touched mask. See, finally something we can use. Druid or shaman. So let's see what they have. Ooh. Okay, we'll give it to the druid because they've got the crappiest thing right now. The shaman is actually wearing something that has some better stats on it, but it doesn't have any focus. The flame-touched mask. It improves the range of detrimental spells. I don't care so much about improving range. I want to improve damage. Discord, we already read that. I ran into your videos looking for info on YouTube. Style is what caught my attention. Oh, style? What style? I have style? Well, thanks. I wear t-shirts and cargo pants. I'm like a goth that turned into a gamer. Yeah, that's when I wear pants. That's why no one's ever gonna see me stand up from my computer. I I always kill the video feed before I stand up to get a drink or whatever. I Fez does not wear pants when he's in his own home. And it's nothing nefarious, it's nothing pervy, it's comfort. There's nothing more comfortable than not having to wear pants. Now that could go on a shirt because that would be eternal. And I think other people could get behind the sentiment. The way you speak. Yeah. I mean, I toyed with clickbait one time just as a goof, and it didn't really go very far. I thought it was funny though, and it was basically just a title of one of my videos. I forgot what it was. Like, I made you could probably do a search in my videos for one that's titled something about an alien from Proxima Centauri B gave me herpes. And it did all right like the first few days that it was up because people probably saw the title and it was funny and whatever. And I talked about clickbait a little bit during the video, which is why I gave it the clickbait title. But yeah, I don't want to just, get people to click just to click, because you click, you see the video has nothing to do with what it says it has to do with. And then you're like, well, screw this. This isn't what I want. And you leave, right? No, I'd like people to actually watch. And I've also gotten better at trimming down the fat in my videos, where I tend to pause a lot, or I lose my train of thought, which happens in my streams, but my streams are live. There's nothing I can really do about that. I guess if I wanted to make a video of it later, I could trim it down. Let it all air out. I'm thinking that has to do with not wearing pants still. Because it sounds like it. Elder Elvish or just regular plain old Elvish. Not like dark Elvish or or not the Queen's Elvish. I wonder if Tolkien wrote anything in about Elvish, if there was like different accents or dialects of Elvish. Like, what if there was like the Cockney Elvish, who's like, hello, good day, governor. Or just, I don't know. Like, was there ever like the lowbrow, crude Elvish, and then there was like the fancy, like, I'm a princess Elvish? Who knows? Like, I could picture the dwarves totally being like, loose with their language and having like some crude accents and stuff. Because they're all pretty crude anyway. But that's probably just the dwarvish tongue. So we're holding at 11 viewers right now. Just as a reminder for everybody, we're going to be streaming tomorrow at 7 p.m. or 6. Let's say 6 p.m. But if it doesn't start at 6, it'll definitely be at 7. I'll probably start streaming at 6 if I can. 6 p.m. tomorrow, Eastern time, or if it's easier for you to remember, New York City time, or East Coast time here in the United States. So yes, 6 p.m. Eastern time, Saturday. Just about every Saturday. If the schedule changes, I'll put a note up in the community tab of the YouTube channel. Us dwarves have two dialects, one drunk and one sober. Yeah, that sounds about right. And they're both probably very similar. How many of you have heard the song Diggy Diggy Hole? I gotta see who. There's a one version of it that's particularly good, and I really enjoy it. It's kind of like they mixed some heavy metal in there. Wind Rose, yes, the Wind Rose version is my favorite. Those guys are great. They got in costume and everything for the whole video. And every time I listen to that song, like the next day I'm making a new Walt and he's like a dwarven warrior with a mining pick as a weapon. Ah, Joby1, hello, welcome. Thank you for making it to the stream. I got to report back. Oh, let me kill one more scarecrow. There isn't another scarecrow up. Okay, so I'll just go to do the turn in. But yeah, if you guys get time later, or just bookmark Diggy Diggy Hole by Windrose. Good stuff. It'll really make you want to roll a dwarf warrior or something, or a dwarf berserker, or just any kind of dwarf. Just doing my turn-ins over here. All right, I think I got it. And I refreshed the quest. I wish it would kind of say like the exact percentage of XP that we got for completing quests, but it doesn't really show. I don't know if I'm missing something or what, but it says you've successfully been granted reward for farm cleanup, doom bugs, and it doesn't give me a percentage on how much XP that I actually got. Oh, of course, now we get a scarecrow up. So I might have to go back again just to get a fresh scarecrow quest. So yeah, anybody that wants to group in the Saturday stream, a few notes. It's first come, first serve. If you get there and the group is completely full, where we don't even have a slot, even if we got rid of a mercs, like there's not even any mercenaries. This crow has a rapier or something in its hand. What the heck? Do you see it? He's got himself a sword. Anyway, yeah, he has a rapier. Elaborate defiant rapier. Those things are, I like the way those things look. That's hilarious. So yeah, so the groups are first come, first serve. If the group is full and you get there late or whatever, then I'm sorry, you'll just need to wait until the next time we group up, or until someone decides to go. At least until we can come up with some other solution. Because, as you know, we're limited to 6 people. Now, if there's a full group, but it's because we got 2 mercenaries and you show up, then yes, we'll drop a mercenary for you. Even if it's a mercenary we might kind of need, we'll have to make do. It'll be more of a challenge, It's like, who cares if we've got 6 rogues and no healer or tank? Let's see if we can make it work somehow. Or, maybe we can break up in 2 separate groups and try to do 2 separate missions or something. Although, there's some folks that will be in the stream and some won't. But maybe everybody could be in the chat. I don't know. We'll cross that bridge if it ever gets to it or whatever. So far, I don't think we've had a thing where we had more than 6 people, honestly. So we've been really lucky that the channel's been relatively small, but I'm assuming with it continuously growing and more people getting interested, that eventually we'll run out of room. So yeah, I just want to let people know that that's a thing. Like if you show up and the group's full, I'm not going to be like, well, Bob showed up now, so Joe has to leave the group. No, if Joe was there first, then Joe gets to stay in the group. It's whoever came first. That's the only way to make it fair. And if everybody's in a group and I show up late, then okay, I don't get to be in my own stream. I'll have to go stream alone. That would be kind of funny, actually. All right. Hey, 13 people watching right now. Thank you, everybody. Hope everybody had a good and excellent Turkey Day. And I assume people are feasting on leftovers and stuff, and or they're already back home and glad to be away from the family. I don't know. My family gatherings when I was a kid were hit and miss. Sometimes they were excellent, and sometimes it wasn't a family gathering until someone was crying at the end. And on occasion, it might have been me. I don't know. We had some weird times, man. We had some sibling rivalries. It's like grew up in this big family, but no one knew how to communicate. I don't know if anybody else has ever experienced that. It's like how do you grow up becoming socially awkward where you have severe anxiety being in large crowds, but you grew up in a huge family with a lot of siblings. It's like nobody knew how to talk to each other. Everybody hated everybody. I don't know. That's how it felt half the time. It was weird. I just know everybody was really glad once they got out of the house that they moved out of the state. There isn't a single person that lives in the same state as anyone else. It's pretty funny. You have 100% AAXP setting. It doesn't say percentage either. Well, that's kind of sad. I don't have 100% though. I have 10% going into AA. I used to do Lost Dungeons in Norath with 6 necros. Wow, that would be weird, man. But at the same time, I'm sure you weren't lacking for like DPS. Was there a reason for having the 6 necros? I've often wondered what it would be like to run a group with 6 mages. Because I've seen people do it, and I would imagine that it wouldn't be too bad because every mage could heal their own pet. And, you know, you probably would always have at least one tank up. You probably wouldn't have to worry too much about healing any of the pets, because if one dies, it's much more mana efficient to just summon a new one and let the next one take over as the tank. You can pretty much leave all of them with taunt on, except for maybe if one of you has a fire pet. You can have like each mage using a different kind of pet. Although honestly, I think I would rather do it like 4 mages, an enchanter, and maybe a cleric or a druid or a wizard or someone with some utility value, like they could teleport or heal or buff a little bit. Having Spirit of the Wolf wouldn't suck. Or maybe a cleric and a druid, or a cleric and a shaman. I don't know, just something. Because just 6 mages straight on, or even like having 1 necromancer out in the group to have snare, because snare is kind of useful. Not to mention, even a necromancer can resurrect at high level if you make some of your You just gotta charge some emeralds up. Flybreath said it's called a Mormon family. Yeah, my family wasn't Mormon. They were just not good at talking with each other. I'm not even going to try to say that anybody in my family was bad. Most of them were pretty cool. I mean, I didn't like one of my brothers for a while, but he got better. You know, we buried the hatchet many years ago. But just because you're not enemies with someone and you don't hate any of your family, it doesn't necessarily mean you get along great with them either. Like, you just kind of you're just kind of there. It's almost like just coworkers that never really talk or hang out, you know? They're there, they know they're there. You know their names and stuff. You might say hey in the morning or whatever when you're getting coffee. But that's about it. You never like say, yeah, let's go out and watch a game or catch a movie or whatever the hell it is that humans usually do with one another. Damn it, Hippie, now you got me thinking that I want to start 6 mage alts and just to see how far I can get. If I do it, I might do it on a different server or something, you know? Just for the hell of it. It would also force me to kind of do like a thing where I only use what I find rather than twinking myself heavily. That's going to be like this week's coming project. I don't know. But see, I probably won't have the time because, you know, I'm going to be making videos, and unless I make videos of me playing 6 mages, which I guess I could do, either that or they could be the subject of live stream. I could do live streams of me playing 6 mages. But I don't know if I should do 6 mages or like 4 mages and a necro and a cleric or some other class. If I start on a new server, I would really like having a shaman as part of the group just so I can make some potions. That would be kind of nice. And having Spirit of the Wolf wouldn't suck, because I'm not going to be able to afford mounts. Although, if I use 6 accounts that all have access to the free mounts that we have, I could just claim them. Claim the free mounts. Hey, we're at 15 viewers right now. Thank you, everybody, for joining the live stream. I hope you're all having a great night. I'm just over here in Dragon Scale Hills. Yes, I'm a fool that needs to look at the map to remember what the zone name is. Welcome to Fezzelwig's Forum, the worst Everquest YouTuber on YouTube. That should be my catchphrase. So as a reminder again, we're going to be streaming tomorrow. I'm going to start... I made up my mind. I'm going to start the stream at 6. But the team is okay if they have to log in later. That's fine. They can log in at 7. I could always just get the crowd warmed up at 6 and go off and do something for a little bit like I did last week. Although last week everybody was ready. Like you and Bill were there right away, Hippie, and we went and did a Gribbles. And then we went and did other stuff. We went and got back into House of Tool. Which reminds me, I need to take Somber through to turn in some of the turn-ins for that quest. Russian bots finally logged in, huh? Yeah. Yeah, the Russian bots take their time to get on there. What am I paying them for? You gotta be kidding. The funny thing is, I wish I could afford Russian bots. I can't. But I did create a new Twitter account or new X account because I feel like the Fezzelwigs forum that has the 5,000 followers, I think 5,000 of those are just dead accounts or bots or something. I really don't think they're all really legit accounts. So I started a new one, and if that X account only gets like 100, 200 followers, I'm fine with that. I think Twitter's days are numbered. I don't see it lasting very long. It just seems to be a bit of a mess. Like poor management, I guess. Yeah, we're at 16. Something that I've noticed lately is that I've been having people sometimes that show up in the streams, like on the, I don't know if you noticed that, Hippie, or if it's happened to you as well. Like last week on the Twitch stream, there was somebody who showed up that really sounded like they were trying to sell me something. Like a product or something, or like services, like to promote the stream or to make graphics for the stream or whatever. And I keep having people doing that. They're like messaging me like, oh, you know, your videos are good, but your this or that is very poor, so you don't have a whole lot of people watching your content. And if you hire me to do this or whatever, and I can optimize this and that, and I'm like, I really don't care. I can't afford you. I can't afford any of that. I can't afford to put a penny into this. I already put some money into it by buying a boom arm and a new camera, which I believe those were actually important things rather than other stuff. It's like, go hit up those folks that can afford you, that have 100,000 subs. It's like you're not gonna go and bother some poor schlub who hasn't even broken 1,000 yet. It's like, obviously I'm not monetized. How do you think I can afford you? With what money? I'm not gonna give you my bill money. That's for bills. Silly people out there in the internet world. Oh, you've got a chat bot? You got to teach me that, man. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm stupid enough to talk to them and interact with them because I think that they're actual real people. They started hitting me up on Twitter also. What I don't understand is how on earth do some of these YouTubers get sponsors? Because honestly, even after I hit 1K, let's say I'm at like 5K or 10K subs one day, and then someone approaches me that, I don't know, wants me to do a short ad spot for their game or something like that, and they think it would be a good fit for my channel, they would probably never reach me because I would probably be convinced that whoever the hell it was that was trying to contact me was just another scammer. Like, how do you vet stuff like that? It's, you know, I don't know. I'm guessing those are YouTubers that actually have money. They hire people to do that for them. I have no idea. I don't know how it works. But yeah, I'm not eager to give anybody any of my information. So I don't even know how I would get paid because I'm like, oh, right, yeah, you want my real name and address? Yeah, fat chance, buddy. It's like, no, pass. I'll stay poor, thanks. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know how that would ever happen. Yeah, I'm sure that they probably do. They might even have like some kind of like a company account or something where you know, any payments or whatever gets filtered through that. I don't know. Just saw a video where the whole zone inside that giant robot that walks around. Yeah, yeah. See, that's where he is right now, the giant robot. The huge, scary dude. I wonder if he is killable. Like, if you can actually aggro him and fight him. I don't think you can. He just seems to be this eternal pathing thing. And all I know is that he is level 99 and read to me. So, I don't know, maybe a group of 120s can kill him? Has anyone killed him? He is the zone. Wait, what? A test, I can kill the giant robot. It'd be funny to like, you know, have like someone who's completely new to the zone. They never been here before, and they show up and say, "Hey, what's that giant robot over there?" It's like, "Oh yeah, that giant robot. If you go and run up right up to him and you hail him, he gives you 1,000,000 platinum for free, but it only works one time. So that's why you don't see people doing it all the time, because they already got their 1,000,000 plat." And you go and you hail them, and so they'll run up, they'll hail them, they get stepped on and die. That'd be funny. I don't know if anybody remembers like some of the goofy stuff people used to do in GFA. Like back in the old days, there would be players that would shout in zone of GFA or out of character, and they would say, "Hey, did you know if you type in /Q and hit enter, all the wood elves become naked?" And they're like, and someone else would be in on it and be like, "Whoa, that's awesome, it actually works." And then half of the people in the zone would go link dead. People would do stuff like that all the time. It was nuts. So many trolls in this game. That's kind of why I always expect people to give me a lot harder of a time than they do with my videos. And I'm kind of ready for it. I'm always expecting. I'm like, yeah, I'm sure you guys will yell at me in the comments below. Feel free. Go ahead. I know it's going to happen. But nobody really has, so I'm kind of shocked. Like the most I had was a few angry comments when I said I hated Oakwind. And a few people got a little butthurt over it because they were playing on Oakwind. And of course, it's no freaking surprise that all the trouble that happened recently, where they had to shut down servers in the middle of me filming, was because of why? Because of those wonderful players on Oakwind who can do no wrong. Ugh. And if you play on Oakwind, sorry. Not sorry. Yeah, it was just kind of funny. It was kind of ironic. And it's funny because the people that were getting mad at me were all basically reiterating the whole reason why I said that the server sucked to begin with. And I'm like, okay, you guys obviously don't get the gist of the game and why this is a problem. Because they're like, well, the game is supposed to be competitive. It's like, no, the game is co-op. You're supposed to play together to be able to get stuff done. It's the opposite. They don't understand. They don't understand the spirit of the damn game, but oh well. Nope, you can't kill that giant robot. Did you go and try to kill that giant robot? I hope you didn't. Not with the TLP mentality. Yeah. Yeah, that's all it is. It's a race. It's a race to them. Who can get to the top content first? And they don't care, you know, what tactics they use to get there. Like who they crap on or who they steal camps from or whatever. It doesn't matter. And that's why they just end up making more and more people leave the game. If they had their way, they'd be perfectly happy if they were the last people playing the damn game because they chased everybody off with their toxic behavior. You know? And that's just not something I have any interest in. That's why I'm not going back to that server. And that's why a lot of people left. A lot of people left that server after just a few months. I don't think I made it to the first expansion, honestly. 'Cause I was playing there very often, very regular. I'm getting my guys up. I think I got up to like level 18 with my Fez over there before I quit. People just being dicks. And then getting on my video and defending, you know, that kind of shitty behavior. And I'm like, go away. Why are you on my channel? I want viewers, but not like this. So, yeah. I'd rather have people that actually, you know, love the game for what it is, for the co-op aspect, and you know that are in the spirit of the original game, even though they don't want to enforce the play nice policy anymore, that they still play by that policy just because they're decent human beings, you know? And that's kind of what got me into the game to begin with. He blows you back, no damage. That's if you're lucky he blows you back. I've been stepped on a few times, and I just died. So, yeah. Hey, we're at 17 viewers right now. I swear, man, the later I go, the more viewers I get. How's everybody doing? Remember, we're going to be doing a live stream tomorrow starting at 6. Probably going into about 8 or 9, I'm guessing. Who knows? Maybe later. It depends. It depends on how late this old man can stay up. But if it's anything like last week, the guy still wanted to kill things for a little bit. And so Hippie ended up grabbing the stream and taking it over to his Twitch channel. Which was awesome. So I got some good XP over here, man. But I think I'm done with this for a little bit. I kind of get bored being in the same zone for too long. How about you guys? Like, I'm sure it would probably be great and smarter for me to stay here. Because not only do I get XP for killing the bugs and the stuff on the farm, but I get XP for turning, you know, doing these turn-ins after. But yeah, it gets kind of dull. MPG for a while. Yeah, sure. Let's go to MPG. Pass. I would rather do a DON. But I don't think I have it in me to do a DON right now. Wait, what? Can anyone use? Can anyone use what? I'm not sure what they're talking about in guild. Sorry, guys. Oh, that. Dawn Light. Something, something. Paladin Shadow Knight. Okay. Oh, right. Let me open up the guild. By the way, the guild window. I don't know what my current rating as Ginger is in the guild, but I think I'm an officer. Let's see if I'm going to be able to update memberships here. Oh, it looks like the new memberships have already been updated to full members. I don't see any recruits at all. Yep, everybody's already been updated. Okay, cool. That must have been Izzy. Thanks, Izzy. Sometimes people get invites and they're not updated to members and they're recruits, and I'll go back and I'll check, and I think sometimes it's me that forgets and then sometimes I'm like, oh, let's see if there's any recruits and I'll update them. But I did make it so anybody that's in the guild can invite anybody else. I'm getting a tell. Oh, this is, that's great. This is the rando that was talking to me on Mischief the other day. Okay, awesome. And if you want a guild invite, you know, we're happy to invite you, man. Yeah, so I was on Mischief the other day as Fezzelwig, and someone spotted me and asked me if I was the Fezzelwig of the YouTube channel. And they caught me. They caught me on a rare moment when I was over there playing around on Mischief a little bit. I don't even remember what I was doing now. But yeah, I was over there. I think I was working on a video. Okay, Jason Young, that's me. I saw you were streaming and wanted to say hi. Okay. Yeah, like I said, well, obviously you can hear me now then. If you want an invite, just let me know. If Hippie's not in POK anymore, I can log on and alt in POK. Yeah, sure. Let me get an account on over there. I'll bring him on. And I can send an invite. It just takes a second. So yeah, I'm gonna log someone in on POK. They'll be over near the small bank by the Uridite research merchants. So if you could be over there, I could send you an invite in just a sec. So that'd be great. That guild's growing all the time. I'm trying to think who's on. I know Gadri's in there in the guild, pretty sure. Trying to think like of this one account, like who's in Chamber of Chaos, because I've got this old guild where some of my characters are still in that one, and I don't want to log in the wrong tune and not be able to send the invite. It'd be kind of a waste of time. Yeah, if anybody needs weapons or bags or something, they can also let me know. If you're on the Discord, you can let me know in the Discord. You could like leave a private message or whatever to Fezzelwig, or if you're just in EQ, remember there is a way to send mail in Everquest. I believe it's you hit the Everquest button, and then you go over here to mail, and you have a little mail client here where you can compose an email, like a little, message, and send it to someone, and they can read it later. So if somebody sends me something and they say, hey, if you get time, I could use a few bags, or I could use, a newbie weapon, or something like that, or some jewelry for level so and so, and then tell me what class you are and what level you are and your character's name, because I try to make the jewelry that would be fitting of that character. And I do like the trio jewelry, and if you're like level 1, of course I'd make like Electrum trio, probably throw an underfoot diamond in there. But some of them have intelligence, some of them will have wisdom, depending on what kind of, like if you're a cleric, a druid, a shaman, of course I'd give you the ones with wisdom on it. If you're a mage or something, I'd give you the intelligence ones. So yeah, that's why I need to know. But yeah, you could send like little emails to people. I don't know if anybody knew that. Maybe I could make a video on that. Because who knows if anybody really knows about it or thinks about it. I sure don't think about it very often. But I believe I've sent myself a message as a test before. Okay, I'm over here right next to Izzy on Gadri. And near the small bank. I gotta look at the name of this character of yours. Try to see what zone you're in. Okay, so you're in Plane of Knowledge, level 40 Enchanter. Wow, you hit level 40 pretty quick if this is your first character here. I'm trying to spell it out now. Auren. AI. Okay, guild invite away. It is sent. You'll be getting it from Gadri, my gnome cleric. Okay, you're in the guild. Congrats and welcome. Thanks, got it. All right, awesome. I got a bit of gear and whatnot. Okay. Bought some plat bags with loyalty tokens. That's always nice. Love, love, love loyalty tokens. But just in case, it doesn't take a whole lot for me to make these bags. Extra planar trade satchels, 32 slot. It only holds trade skill supplies, but I know everybody could use these. If you want some, I can make a few for you. They're great to keep in the bank for your trade skill stuff. I always keep a couple on me too, because trade skill stuff drops all the time. And you see both of mine are completely full on this monk already. And on occasion, I make some of these also, the tailored transcendent rucksacks. They're slot 20. I mean, the ones I would give you would be slot 12, and then you would have to buy the one thing that you need to combine it in a tailoring kit to expand it to the 20 slots. I'm a little more frugal with those just because they're so much harder to make. And I fail on combining those a lot because you need like a 500 plus skill. And my skill's only at like 350. Use one or two of those. They're nice. Yeah, yeah. I'll try to make some. And if it seems like I might have forgot, you're welcome to remind me anytime you see me on. Or if you don't see me on, but you see some people on, you could just say in guild, hey, is Fez on? And I might be playing an alt, and I don't have all my alts tagged, which I know I'm a terrible person for not doing, but everybody gets to know who's me after a while because they see me in videos. So, and I think it's pretty much a given that one of my alts is Ginger Fist. Is there a lot of wait, what? Oh, Black Friday bag sales in the Daybreak store. I don't know. Is there? I didn't even. Oh, wow. There is. I guess, yeah. I guess they're having a Black Friday sale here. I didn't even look, folks. They should have, like, sales on other stuff, too. But yeah, tons and tons of bags. You could buy pink ones now. That's great. Gold member, you can join our chat channel, Chaos. Yeah, true. I have tunes not in guild, but that are on that channel. Yes, yes. Yeah, if you're a gold or silver member, I think silver can join also. I just know that regular free-to-play can't, but gold and silver can, I believe. But yeah, it looks like there's pink rucksacks in the Daybreak store. Yeah, Black Friday sales they're all hype. They're never really as good as people think they are. I think it's more hype than anything. I try not to fall for sales. I never buy chronos. I just rather pay for my membership the old fashioned way. It's cheaper. You just get like a pay for like a 3 month at a time and it's discounted. I mean, if I could afford it, I'd buy a whole year subscription at a time because then it's even cheaper. Was that the named just now? Because he just dropped. Yeah, that was Strawshanks. I didn't even realize it was fighting Strawshanks. That's hilarious. He dropped a flame-touched mask. So I guess that one is going to the druid. Because I think the last one, or wait. No, the druid got the last one. So that one's going to the shaman. Right. And here's where I'd like to ask everybody's opinion. What should I do? Wait. Come on, mask. Open. Okay, there we go. So either I use this flame-touched mask, but it has only 19 AC, 265 hit point mana endurance. It's got some heroic stats, but it also has like 10 attack, 4 hit point regen, 2 mana regen, 3 clairvoyance. Or do I keep my compartmented Palladium Trio Veil that has 20 AC, 508 hit points, 508 mana, 508 endurance? It pretty much has twice the hit points in mana than this other thing does, but it does not have heroic stats or a focus effect or mana regen. So that's tough. I don't know if I want to keep my compartmented veil or use that for the focus and stuff, although the focus isn't very good. The one with the twice the hit points, right? And hello, is it white? Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I mean, AC is usually king, but for a druid, it doesn't matter too much. But when it has twice the mana and twice the hit points, then it starts to matter, you know? Going from like just over 250 hit points and mana to 500. Well, I'm usually going to go for the one with the 500. Oh, okay, Jameson. Hey, how you doing? Oh yeah, those extra perks that you can get. Yeah, I've never used any of those either. I just get the regular the the regular subscription fee, no perks. I think that's just kind of silly. I'm not gonna pay extra. It's like it's kind of messed up too. It's like, yes, let's try to squeeze a little more blood out of these guys. Like we're not asking enough already with their monthly subscription fee. It's so messed up. I didn't even bother getting another quest for over here. I'm at 17 viewers right now. You guys make it really difficult for a guy to log out. I can't log out when people are watching. Just finishing Stone Hive. What do you get from the hunter achievement? Do you get like a piece of armor? Because I know a lot of the achievements usually come with some kind of toy surprise or something. Bags. Oh, nice. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm starting to get a little drowsy now. But it's 11, so. Being up way later than I had been. So again, remember tomorrow night, 6 p.m., going to be streaming with the crew. We're going to have everybody there. We'll be in voice chat, so you won't just be hearing me, you'll be hearing everybody else that's joining us for the live stream. Except for maybe one or two people that might just not have a working microphone or something. But they usually follow along in the live stream or in the Discord to hear everybody. That's cool. So I'm going to go over here to safety. I really should continue my smithing test on Gingerfist here. But I don't want to. After doing so many trade skills for so long, you kind of get sick of them. Pardon me, yawning over here. I want cheesecake now for some reason. I wish I had cheesecake. Can anybody just send some through the screen or... Anyway. I think I'm going to have my druid port me up to POK. Yep, Circle of Knowledge. So streaming tomorrow, starting at 6. Hope to see everybody there. It'll be fun. And I don't know what we're doing yet. Any ideas on what we're doing, Hippie? I think you might have mentioned it earlier, but my brain already went to bed. And I'm waiting to zone in there in POK. There we go. You know, part of me is not going to look forward to driving again once my car is fixed. I'm kind of going to be really freaked out and paranoid for the first week at least, because I'm so out of whack, out of practice with driving and stuff. And I'm probably going to think that around every corner is going to be some psychopath ready to run into me, like the first psychopath did, you know? Because this whole thing was not cheap. Oh, it looks like I got a few RK2 spells. There's a lot of stuff that drops off those guys that's worth some platinum. The Blood Raven pinion feathers are 37 platinum each, and they stack. The fine beetle eyes are 19 platinum each. Fadeward diamond, 285. The beetle claws sell pretty good too. Wow, I got 2 elaborate cutlasses. Twitching straw, that sells pretty good. Scarecrow animation essence was good too. And I think the rest is trash. Okay, try to read some of the chat here real quick. Couple ideas for us. One is Tainted West Karana. Heroic Adventures. TBM. Heroic Missions. Progression quests for Fiat. Okay. Yeah, just, you know, whatever. Something good, something fun, something that will drive the crowds wild. I still got 17 people watching. Wow. Look at this. It's riveting. It's a sleepy gnome. I appreciate everybody that tunes in. Thank you very much, guys. You guys are great. Also, feel free to check out Hippie's channel. He's at the MMO Hippie over there on Twitch. He's also got a YouTube over here where he usually uploads his Twitch streams, and he helps out a lot with this channel. So we appreciate him. The group that is streaming tomorrow night is 85 to 90, about in between there. Let's take a look what level Somber is. Okay, Somber is 88, so I think that's about the average of the group is 88. Oh, Yunkel's also 88. So yeah, anybody that's 88 is good. Izzy is 88. So yes, the group is level 88. But if you're a few levels lower or a few levels higher, hopefully not too much higher, because that starts to make it really difficult for me as the bard to pacify shit. You know, especially if we're doing heroics. If you're like level 95, sure we can get XP with you, but I can't pacify squat at 95. So I'm not going to be able to be crowd control at all, so I'll be pretty much useless. Uh, and I guess if I really wanted to, I could always log in someone else. But I mean, Sombra's been pretty much, a staple in that group. I've just played them the whole time. But I hope to see everybody there. Again, I don't really expect anyone to show up until 7. But if anybody shows up at 6 when I log in and they want to group up and do something, just let me know. Or if they want to wait for the rest to show up, that's fine. Uh, I did say, like first come, first serve. So if people show up then at 6 and they want to group up right then we can do that. What we did last week was, I think it was Yunkel, Izzy, and Somber were on right away. So we grouped up. We went and did a Gribbles, and then we came to POK and hooked up with the rest of the group. And it is, so I'll be probably starting about 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Again, you know, uh, that's just the same as like New York City time for anybody else that doesn't jive with the like Eastern Time. If you're bad at time zones. Any character, any class you feel like playing that's in that level range is perfectly fine, man. Play what you enjoy. Uh, of course, if the group is completely full, having a healer be someone in the group would be awesome. Because being completely without any healer at all might be difficult. So sure, if you feel like playing a druid, that'd be great. But if you want to play something else, that's fine too. We'll figure something out. I mean, if it ends up becoming impossible, then we'll have to sort it out. But I think we'll make it work. I'm kind of I'm getting the feeling like we're gonna end up having a full six people party tomorrow, just because of everybody that's showing interest now. But that happens sometimes where you have a bunch of people that show interest and they forget that they had a previous engagement and they can't show up with for the stream, and we still end up having one open slot, which we fill with a cleric mercenary a lot of times. So that's why I tell people, play what you want to play, what's going to be fun for you, because there's always the good chance that we end up with one open slot. We fill that slot with whatever we need, be it a cleric merc or a tank merc if we need one. But a lot of times we'll end up with a couple of tanks in the group, like Yunkel or yourself, and we'll just need a cleric or some kind of healer. My kids are with me this weekend. Cool. Cool. So yeah, I think that's about it, folks. I don't mean to, cut everybody off for who's watching and everything, but this old person's getting a little sleepy, and I do want to make sure that I try to maintain a somewhat sane sleep schedule. So thank you everybody for showing up for tonight's stream. I really appreciate you. You guys are awesome. As always, I wouldn't say no to anybody that wants to leave a super thanks or anything like that. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And, check out the videos on the channel and stuff if you haven't. And the links below should show my my X account or / Twitter and Twitch, and I even have a TikTok now. And I'm trying to like do some TikTok stuff. It's just hard. I don't always know what the hell to do. So sometimes I just play with some of the filters. Which can be funny in itself. Yeah, you're welcome, Flybreath, and everybody else who joined tonight. Thank you for joining. We appreciate you. And hopefully you enjoy the guild. If you see anything in the guild bank that you can use, help yourself to it. Again, you could send Fezzelwig any kind of correspondence through the mail system here. If you want to request for some bags or something, or some trio jewelry, you can do that. You just got to make sure you say what your level and your class is, because some of the stuff is like, at least the trio jewelry is going to be level specific. But the bags don't really matter. They're not level specific. So anyway, thank you again, everybody, for watching. I appreciate you guys very much. And we are at 900 subs now, which is awesome. Let's take a look here. It says we're at 901, but I try not to count every last one, because tomorrow I might look and it might say 898 again because 3 people decided to unsubscribe in the middle of the night for some reason. I don't know why. It just happens. I don't know if it's a YouTube thing or something else, or if I just get annoying after a while. That could be possible. I'm the kind of guy you want in small doses. All right, everybody. Thank you again. Y'all have a great night. Thank you for watching. See you tomorrow night. Bye.